Ghostbusters, what do you want? A disturbance? A ghost sighting at the movie theater? We'll be right there.
How you get here?
I took the Ecto 1, dummy.
You took the Ecto 1 and you had me take the train?
Trying to see what's going on.
Where's your proton pack?
I tracked them, you zapped them.
Hi, we're TNK, aka the new Ghostbusters.
You know it.
Today we're here to see
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
because it's perfect weather because we are freezing out here.
No, I'm not. I'm perfectly fine.
I'm freezing. She's a girl. Girls don't get cold for some reason.
We do, but I'm just not. I'm too excited to be cold. We heard about ghost disturbances here at the movie theater.
That's right. And we're here to go investigate
Gotta do what we gotta do.
and see the movie at the same time. It's the least they can do for us
for real.
busting some ghosts. We also have a special guest.
It's cold in here.
Rio! We got Rio. He's frozen in this empire with me.
Yes, and I'm just warmer. It's cold.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
He's a Ghostbuster in training. So,
As long as you get warmer suits, I'll be fine.
all right, so Rio, are you excited to see this movie or was you looking forward to the movie or you just like, eh?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I forgot until you told me it was coming out. So there's that.
Okay, that's good.
forgot.
That's good, because that's another problem right now. This Ghostbusters haven't given much promotion to this movie. All right, there hasn't been much promotion for this movie, and I also believe it's because of the cast. I don't like this kids dynamic in my Ghostbusters movie. Guys, if you haven't seen TNK's first review of Ghostbusters Afterlife, be sure to check that link out right now. I go in depth on my childhood, my toys, everything, like nostalgia. I talk about how much the Ghostbusters meant to me as a kid. Guys, be sure to check that out. I'm not gonna try to talk too much about that in this review, but you wanna check that out, check that out. I'm not excited to see this movie. You already know, I'm not a fan of Ghostbusters being kids. I hate that. I don't like the family dynamic. Are you excited to see this movie?
I am excited because I want to see the difference. I want to see something change.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more like curious than expecting it to be something wowing. But I'm just curious of what it's gonna produce. You
Okay.
know? I'm just curious.
Okay, that's good. That's good. To be hopeful.
Yeah.
To be hopeful, that's good.
I'm the hopeful one. Did you not check out his pack? Did you not see that?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a full-fledged Ghostbuster.
Get him, get him.
You got the goods.
Go, man.
You heard some action?
10 a.m. this only buy them online.
I said this in Afterlife. I don't like how the director is Jason Reitman is completely forgot about Ghostbusters 2. See this logo right here? Ghostbusters 2, completely forgot about it. I hate that. He's acting like it doesn't exist. I do not like this. I watched Ghostbusters 1 and 2 so much, and he's just trying to replace 2 for his own movie, like they did in the Halloween movies. Michael Myers? The Halloween movies, it's like 10 of them, and one of the movies takes place, like the 11th movie takes place before the second movie. Like, nah, get that out of here. I'm not with that. I love Ghostbusters 1, I love Ghostbusters 2, and I already told you guys in the first review, Ghostbusters 3 is the video game. Afterlife is like an Elseworld story to me. I'm not cool with that. And I don't appreciate Jason Reitman saying that Ghostbusters the video game isn't canon, even though Dan Aykroyd on the screen right here says that Ghostbusters the video game was canon. So that's how I feel about this movie. I was actually hoping, we was talking about this in the last review.
Yeah.
I was hoping that they would have had a time skip.
Oh,
The
yeah,
kids got
we
older.
Did, yeah, we did say that. We did say we think they might have time skip, have an adult version of them.
Yeah, have adult teenagers, 18, 19. I thought that would have been cool. I thought that would have been cool. They was more older and able to do more things. But they're still kids. I'm not with that.
I just really hope that this movie is something. Like, I don't want it to be a disaster. Kind of feeling like it might be, but I have all the hopes for this movie.
All right.
I really do.
I'm looking forward to seeing some Ghostbusters 2 action. Let's go and check out.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
That's right.
Ghostbusters
Go.
4.
No. This has no number to it. The last number is right here on my shoulder.
That's the last number?
That's the last number. And Ghostbusters, the video game, is secretly 3. That's it. Let's go bust some ghosts. So T, tell them what the movie is about.
All right. The Spangler family returns to the iconic New York City firehouse where the original Ghostbusters have taken ghostbusting to a next level. When the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes an evil force, Ghostbusters, new and old, unite to protect their home and save the world from a second ice age.
So, we just got finished watching
Ghostbusters
Frozen Empire.
This is a no spoiler review. We jumping straight into it. So, Rio, tell us what you thought about the movie. No spoilers.
I think it was alright. It was better than part 1.
Afterlife.
Afterlife. I say what did it for me was the mini marshmallow puffs.
The mini Stay Puft.
The mini Stay Puffs, and this other one called the Possessor.
The Possessor.
They carried the movie for me. They carried it for me. For me, they carried the movie.
Possessor and its mini Stay Puffs.
Yeah.
Did you feel like the movie was too long? It was like an hour and 55 minutes, almost 2.
Yeah, I feel like it was too long for what they showed. I thought they could use that length for, like, without those spoilers, they could use the length for better things, like a better climax, per se.
Yeah.
Without spoiling anything.
Okay, so going in, how was it seeing the nostalgia bait? The returning Ghostbusters, the old Ghostbusters, the OG, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson. How was it seeing them again? Did they make the movie, or you just felt like they was just thrown in there? And Janine?
I would say they didn't make the movie, but they also didn't feel thrown in. Like they actually felt like they was part of the movie in their own way.
Yeah.
Like, and they definitely spared nothing about nostalgia when it came to saying certain things, doing certain things to make you remember the other movies. So yeah, they definitely went ham with that. So yeah, they didn't feel like thrown in, and they didn't feel like they made it movie, but they're just in the movie.
How was the comedy? How was the horror?
There was no horror really.
No horror?
No, not really.
So you say it's a good family-friendly movie?
I mean, I heard some curses. They definitely threw out a little bit of. They wasn't trying to do too much, I could tell, but they definitely threw out a little bit of dirty humor here and there. But it wasn't a lot of that. But so I don't know if that disqualifies the family movie. But yeah, I guess the family movie part is pretty high because of the girl from Afterlife. I feel like it was really centered around her and her issues and what's going on with her.
Yeah, Egon's granddaughter.
Yeah, about that though. They definitely want to make her look like Egon.
I said that in the first one. She looks exactly like Egon.
But that time in the car, I thought I looked like Egon, a younger girl Egon.
She looks exactly like Egon. They did good for that.
Yeah,
she looks exactly like Egon.
They did better in this movie because in the car I'm like, yo, that looks like Egon. Like she could, if that was his real daughter, is this real? Not related, right?
No, granddaughter.
No, I'm not a granddaughter.
No, they're not related in real life. No.
But if they
yeah. Well, you should see. I saw her at the red carpet event.
Yeah.
She looks nothing like how she does in the movie.
Oh.
She got her hair look nice. She looked like a completely different person.
She's a blonde, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I never seen that.
Blonde with straight hair.
Oh, so you good job then. Okay, so yeah.
Was there anything that you didn't like about the movie?
I guess one thing I didn't like is a spoiler, so I won't say that. But I guess there was a little bit too much talking. A little bit too much talking.
Too much talking and not enough busting?
Yeah. Too much talking, not enough busting.
Because busting makes us feel good.
It's time for the final verdict. What are you gonna rate Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? But first, we rate movies 1 through 10, and we rate food 1 through 5. What is your final verdict for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
So I originally was thinking 5. I'll give it a 5.5.
5.5?
Yeah, I give it a 5.5.
Oh, 5.5 out of 10.
5.5 out of 10, yeah.
Yeah. Guess who's next up?
Hi.
Tell us what you thought about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Well, I actually I went in expecting it to suck, and it didn't. And I'm quite surprised, and I'm very happy that it didn't suck the way I thought it was gonna suck. It was a really, really good movie, honestly. It really was. It was not like what I expected, so I'm very happy about that.
So you got any favorite moments in this movie?
The way everything just culminated at the end, so I can't really say anything,
Okay.
you know, but I really liked it. It made me feel complete, you know what I mean?
Okay, so that's one. You like how the ending worked out?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the other favorite moment?
I like how the friendship that she had.
She's saying, Egon's granddaughter, I keep thinking, is her name Phoebe?
It's Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe met a friend in this movie, and you
Yeah.
like their friendship.
Yes, I did. I really did.
Okay.
And so that just made me, I don't know, it just made me happy. You know what I mean? Because she was like, because Phoebe is a loner, you know.
Yeah.
Usually she's very smart, she's very geeky and things like that. And just she had a friend, and I was like, oh, good. She needed that, you know?
Yeah.
So I just felt, I don't know, it just made me happy.
Okay.
I will interject real quick. I thought that friendship though was more like a romance a little bit. I don't know. Just me.
I can agree with him. I felt like that a little bit. I felt like
romance was
any
in there.
moment
They
would
could've
have.
kissed?
Any
Oh my
moment.
goodness. Y'all just
Any
got-
moment. Did the movie have horror in it? Was the comedy good?
The comedy, it made me chuckle.
It made you chuckle?
Yeah. Yeah, I chuckled a few times. No, I didn't feel scared at all. I really didn't.
And then have you not once? You didn't jump at all? You jump?
No, because the water kept spraying in my eyes. But
That's right, guys. We saw this movie in 4DX.
yeah,
40X was scared of the movie. Punch you in the back.
for real.
And 4DX, the chairs move, water
Yeah.
cost out, and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Seriously, so that's
Turn
the
the water
only.
off. I don't want to get slammed.
You know what? Listen, guys. If you're gonna see this movie, see it in 4DX. It's worth it. Please do it.
Did you feel like this movie was too long?
No.
No?
No, it was appropriate.
How was your opinion on seeing the reoccurring cast, the Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, Winston?
I feel.
I don't know his last name. I don't know his first name.
They're supposed to be there. You know
they're
what I
supposed to be there.
They're supposed to be
Janine.
there. They're supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? You just, that made me happy to see the cast and things like that.
Yeah.
And you know what? They aged very, very well.
T, it's time for your final verdict. What are you rating Ghostbusters? Somebody say it with me. Frozen Empire.
I'm gonna give it a hefty 7 out of 10.
That's a good score right there. 7?
Yeah, I said it.
7.
I did.
7
Yep.
is a good
Yep.
A 7 out of 10. Okay.
Good score.
7 out of 10. That's what you give it,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, now with that being said, do you think Afterlife is better, or do you think this one is better?
This one was better.
You like this better than Afterlife?
Yeah.
Okay, and you in agreement to that?
Yeah.
All right.
The only thing Afterlife has above this one was that emotional feeling we had at the end
Yeah.
of Afterlife.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all Afterlife takes the cake with that one. It takes the cake with that. It hits you that right in the gut with that emotion. But yeah. Other than that though, yeah, this one, I agree with her.
Okay, it's time to jump into my review. But first, we forgot to mention, guys, we also had some Ghostbuster drinks at the movie theater, guys. There was 3 different kinds. I think mine was called the Death Chill. I don't remember, but it'll be on the screen. You know, yours was real.
Mine was called something sour slime?
I think
Ectoplasm.
Ectom something.
Yeah. Something
You
slime.
remember what yours was?
I don't, but I know it was pink.
She had it was pink. You'll see on the screen, guys. So, real, how does yours taste? Your Ghostbuster theme.
Mine tastes straight like Sour Heads. Like
Sour Patch Candy.
Sour Patch Candy, yeah. it was straight candy. But it did hit after it was fully drank.
Yeah.
It did hit.
It did hit.
And it tastes like straight candy up until I was done. I was like, oh, okay, that has some kick to it. But yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Oh,
If you're going to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
100%.
100%?
100% recommend.
All right. So
You would think you're drinking some juice and then you just end up being tips for the whole movie.
So, with that being, what would you rate it, 1 through 5?
The drink?
Yeah, the drink.
The drink will be, I would say a strong 4.5. A good drink should taste good, and then you should still be hit with that alcohol.
Yeah.
Without you tasting the alcohol.
Yeah,
That's a good drink. That's
You're
why
trying to get that buzz.
Yeah.
T, you're next up right here. All right, T, what was in yours?
Well, mine was actually just, it was vodka. Mine was just straight vodka.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it was vodka and
Pink.
Pink, yeah. For real.
Vodka and colored.
Yeah, it was tinged vodka, basically.
How did that taste?
You know, it was strong. It was definitely strong, and it did taste good. You know, once you kind of, you can't drink it fast. Don't drink it fast.
Yeah.
You know, but it was good. It was good. I would do it again.
Would you recommend people to go, if they seen Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, would you recommend them to go get it?
Absolutely.
What would you rate it, 1 through 5? If you had to put a rating on it.
1 through 5, I would give it a hard 5.
Ooh, hard 5. That's nice. That's nice. All right, my turn. Guys, I don't know the name, but it'll be on the screen. I had something blue.
Something blue.
Something blue. I'm assuming it's called the Death Chill. That's what I want to call it. But mine's had vodka in it, and I don't remember the rest. But
I remember it was that pineapple.
And pineapple. Yeah, there was some vodka, some pineapple, and some other stuff in there. But it tastes so good. Whatever that drink was, I want a staple. Name that drink after Cosima. Name it after me. That drink tastes good. If you want to taste Cosima, get that drink.
Wow.
All right. So I would give it a 4 out of 5. And only reason it doesn't get a 5 is because I want more. I wish my cup was a lot bigger because it tastes so good, and that's the problem. Because you're going to get wasted kind of quick because it tastes so good.
If the cup was bigger, it would be a 5.
Yeah,
Sure.
If the cup was bigger, it'll be a 5 for me. But guys, if you go to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire and you legal, get you some drinks. T&K,
Highly recommend.
that's right. I'm jumping straight into it right now. It's Cosmo review time. Already feeling negative about this movie from the start, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I was already feeling negative from the start. After watching it for a bit, I just start to enjoy it more. I think this movie is better than Afterlife, but that's not saying much. I think Afterlife has poor writers. Like in the movie, they actually show VB talking to Dan Aykroyd, saying, Dan Aykroyd actually says that the firehouse turns into a Starbucks, but yet at the end of the movie of Afterlife, they go into the firehouse. I thought it was supposed to be a Starbucks, but anyways, this is bad writing. I didn't like Egon turning crazy and nobody believed in him. Bad writing. This movie, I think the writing was better. But that's not saying much. I think it was better. I think the movie kicks off with action scene right away, right?
Exactly.
They show the Ecto-1, they chasing some dragon ghost down Manhattan somewhere. I thought that scene was cool.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! Nobody talked about the gadgets in the movie. I like seeing that drone trap that was chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
It flew on top.
That was cool.
I like seeing that in the movie.
That was cool.
The gadgets in the movie. I like the gadgets. I thought the little gadget Janine had was decent on her arm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I thought it was decent.
I would definitely use that.
But they didn't really show too much
Yeah.
of it.
Nope.
It was just there. And that's how I feel like a lot of things in the movie are. I feel like a lot of things in the movie are just there. Like the OG Ghostbusters cast. I feel like they didn't really have much to do in the movie besides Winston. Winston had a bigger role, and Dan Aykroyd. Bill Murray, he just pops up. Janine is just there, but they don't really do much. They don't really do much, and I wish they had a little bigger role into the movie. Nobody mentioned Slimer. We haven't seen Slimer in so long.
We haven't. He got it. He's a big one.
Like I said, I told you he was my favorite Ghostbuster movie. Slimer's not one of them.
Slimer, it was good seeing Slimer again.
Right.
It was.
But I think
he's so rude.
He's so big in this movie.
Yeah.
I think he's bigger than normal. He's
For
an
real.
ugly little sponge.
But he's less funny too.
Yeah.
He's not causing as much chaos as he was in other movies.
Yeah. The guy that plays Stranger Things, Finn, whatever his name is, he didn't really have much of a role.
No.
He didn't really have much of a role. And if you take all the scenes out of the movie still happens.
Basically.
Yeah, he don't do anything.
Well,
besides play with Slimer
He just wanted
and
to
drive the car.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
plot still happens if you take that out.
Yeah.
The little girl, Egon's granddaughter, I would say she had a decent part. Seeing her,
I told you it's more about her than anything else.
seeing her get to play with her friend, feeling neglected for reasons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did like the way the ghost looked in this movie. I think the CGI on the ghost looked pretty cool. I do like that. My biggest complaint, this movie is so much of an information dump. So much. It's just so much talking.
Yeah.
Talking.
A lot of rhetoric.
You see that one good Ecto 1 scene in Ghostbusters and at the start of this movie, and then that's it.
Yeah, we needed more action.
Barely any action. There's a little antics, shenanigans that happen throughout the movie, but no busting until the end of the movie.
The movie needs more adventure.
Yeah, I agree with Rio. The movie needed more adventure to go on, more ghost busting. Now, I have to say, as you know, in the beginning of this review, I said Afterlife forgot about Ghostbusters 2. This movie, Frozen Empire, actually showed some love a little bit to Ghostbusters 2. Yeah. We got to see the Statue of Liberty on the TV.
Yeah.
And there was a guy shooting the ooze gun in the background at the research factory.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. There's a research factory now for Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And I like the logo that the researchers have. It's like a little gear icon instead of a round circle.
And their suits
I like
are black.
that. Yeah, and the suits are black.
Yeah.
I like the gear icon because it's like to let you know they're the workers, not the people that go out and bust ghosts. So I thought that was cool. I do like that. I do like this time around that they actually say it in the movie. They tell Egon's granddaughter, that no, you can't be a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
You're too young.
They actually said that.
Yeah, they actually said that.
Yeah.
You're too young.
They basically grounded her.
Yeah, she's basically on timeout for most of the movie.
Yeah.
So,
They saw the review.
you know, maybe that's why I liked it a little bit more. Now, also, a bad thing for me was that since I said this movie talked a lot and a lot of information dump, they build up so much anticipation for this bad guy, the Death Chill.
Yeah.
They build up so much anticipation for him throughout the movie. And then when he comes, it's as fast as he goes.
Exactly.
He's probably on the scene for maybe 5 minutes. This,
Gone.
and that's it.
Bye.
That's it. They just resolve the problem and that's it. It's like
All that build up for nothing.
all that build up for nothing. It was so anticlimactic. The design of that show was cool, right?
Yeah.
I think he looks cool. So it just sucks that we couldn't see him do a little bit more action.
Things. Yeah.
Like show more havoc across the city. Like he was saying when we was talking about it before, he was saying that he should have beat the Ghostbusters one time, and then the Ghostbusters train, get new equipment. This doesn't happen in the movie. Get new equipment and then come back and save the day.
Yeah, he was gone.
But that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I wish it did though. I want to see more of the Death Chill. Also, the Ghostbusters get an upgrade with the proton packs, which they don't explain. They barely explain in the movie.
It just looks different.
They barely explain. They just a truck just arrives and you get it. I didn't like that. I thought it was gonna be like a good reason why they got it. They just got a yellow bumper on the back. Now, there was one more thing I forgot to mention. Walter Peck is in this movie, and he's the mayor. I do not know how he got this job.
Really?
I think
Why?
that's bad writing.
They
I
don't
don't
have
think
people
Walter
over
Peck
there?
should be the mayor of New York City. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think he should be the mayor after all the events of Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. It makes no sense to me. I think that's bad writing. So that's one thing that bothered me. And then you don't really get to see a Walter Peck and Peter Venkman beef. no chemistry between them two in this movie. It's like, missed opportunity. I like the gadgets. I did like this better than Afterlife. It's just a little bit talking. I felt like this movie is mild. Like, it's not hot. I believe this movie will be forgettable. I don't think this is the Ghostbuster movie we need. I do think it's better, but I don't think this is the Ghostbuster movie we need. I still want to see like a group of adults, the rhetoric, like something like a Teen Turtles, like you know how the camaraderie, something like the original Ghostbusters. There's a fan-made YouTube video that I saw on YouTube just recently. I didn't watch the whole thing, but they got it right. Like, you know, I want to see the
Adults.
get four strangers talking to each other. Each one has a different personality. I don't want to see the family
Children,
dynamic,
yeah.
children. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah.
And I believe that's why there's not hype about this movie. Because it's just mid. It's mild. It's not hot, it's mild, it's death chilled. It's death chilled. I just
Okay.
think it's all right movie. Something you'll forget about, unfortunately. We need a good Ghostbuster movie.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want a good Ghostbuster movie, watch Ghostbusters the video game. All right, it's time for my final verdict. What am I gonna rate
What are you?
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
Spoiler alert, it's a 2.
You know, I kind of hope it was going to be a 2. I kind of hope it was going to be a 2, but not this time. This time, I'm gonna go with a 5. 5 out of 10.
All right.
I'm gonna go with a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
I just think this movie was mid. I think it dropped the ball. It had a good dynamic. It had a good thing, and it just dropped the ball. The ball fell. It fell. And guess what, guys? There was fire bending in this movie. I don't know why they had to do the fire bending and whatever. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked, guys. You don't understand when you see the movie.
I told you, they just want to copy the whole Keymaster situation.
Yeah. Ghostbusters!
Yeah.
If you see this movie and you know what I'm talking about with the fire bending, leave a comment down below saying everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
For real.
For those that know,
Guess what?
what?
Boston makes us feel what?
Weird?
Good.
Oh, that's what it was. Good. Good.
Strange.
I think Paul Rudd did a good job. I think everybody did a good job. It's just, mid. Mild movie, forgettable movie, mid. All right, go out and see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire if you haven't.
Yeah. In 4DX.
I don't know if it's worth
worth
40X.
It is.
I don't co-sign it.
It is.
Well, the price.
I think the movie is mid. But hey, guess what, guys? A better movie is coming out next week, hopefully. Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh yeah. You're gonna catch that.
Hopefully that's gonna be good. A good movie. Guys, if you want to see us review that movie, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Maybe Mr. Push Button will finally do a video. You know what I'm saying? A call out.
Hit that like button, guys.
Like, comment, and please subscribe.
Look out for us to see Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla x Kong.
Boston makes me feel good.
You heard what she said. So, we'll put up our movie playlist right by Mr. Rio. It'll be over there by him.
Over there.
Yeah, because, there's ghosts. He's attracted to ghosts over there. He's attracted to ghosts. So our playlist will be there.
Like, comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already.
That's right. And ding my dog.
Don't do that.
Ding our dog.
Ding our dog.
Ding our dog.
Ding the dog.
And don't forget to watch us grow.